Hi, my name is John Holden. I'm a physical therapist in Sonoma, California. I do a lot of different work besides physical therapy. I do energy work and healing work, and I want to pass along a technique that I use and have used with great success for a lot of my clients, and it's a very beneficial technique that you can use to heal your body. It's based on energy is movement. Everything is made of energy. And if it isn't moving, it needs permission to move, and it will move. So, to keep it really simple, the human body, if you have an injury or pain, take pain, say you have chest pain, and it's this big. If you relax behind it and give it room, it'll start to move, and it'll change. If you relax 360 degrees around your pain or injury, the energy starts to move. It wants to heal. The body naturally wants to go to a state of health. We keep ourselves from going to that state because we think things instead of feel things. So by feeling instead of thinking, we're going to allow the energy to move. Always 360 degrees. Always permission for it to be there. If you need it to leave, it'll stay. It has to have permission to be there. As soon as it has 100% permission to be there, it will leave. That's the key. It's got to be able to stay there forever. As soon as it does, it'll change. Neck pain. You have to relax the throat, below it, above it. If you have throat pain, you got to relax behind it, above it, below it. Things for the neck, you want to relax the jaw, the teeth, the tongue, the ears. You want to be very specific on what you're feeling. If it's your low back, you're going to relax your hips, your stomach, your chest, your throat, your face. A lot of times it wants to move up and out. Sometimes it'll move out and down. As you're doing this, and as it's moving, things may get tight. Let them get tighter. And keep relaxing around that tightness. If it gets hot, relax around the heat, and the heat will move. It will always be moving. It will always be changing. A lot of times as you release it, your hands will get warm because the energy wants to leave. Oftentimes in the form of heat. Sometimes it'll leave as a vibration, so it'll bounce back and forth. It'll go from stomach to chest, stomach to chest. But as it does that, it'll get less and less and less and less. Thank you. So everything has a beginning and an end. We don't know how long it'll take to leave, but if you keep your attention on it, eventually it will. It has to be neutral attention. You cannot have any judgment on it. That'll make it last. But your pain has a beginning and an end. So as you look at it and you feel a tightness. Does it increase or does it decrease? If it's decreasing, you're on your way out. It's going away. If it's increasing, it's on its way up. You don't know how long it'll go, but it's got a maximum. It doesn't go on forever. It will leave and it'll start to decrease until it's gone. If you can remember this curve, you just got to find out where you are on the curve with your pain. The beginning, the end, or somewhere in the middle. And it always takes this form. Sometimes it takes 30 seconds, and sometimes it takes a week. But it wants attention to go through the process. That's all it needs is attention. 360 degrees around the area, and it moves. If it starts in your back, it'll move to your chest, your throat, your face, your fingers. It may move out down your toes. It's energy, it wants to move. You say, well, it's physical. It is physical. A broken bone is physical. A broken bone will heal very quickly this way if you relax around it, because everything is made up of energy. Bones, tissue is made up of energy. Slow down. It wants to move. The body wants to heal. It doesn't matter if it's a physical injury. Most of these are. And the stories and the numbers of people who have been helped by this simple technique, it's literally thousands, and asking you to get your story and see how easy it can be for you and see how much you can create change in your life using this simple technique of basically forgiveness. You're forgiving it. You're saying stay as long as you want. Forgiveness has no need. And when you do that and you keep your attention around it, it will move and change. If you go and you come back and it hasn't changed, that just means you were thinking instead of feeling. Go back to feeling. It always works. If it's not working, you either haven't forgiven it and let it be there, or you were thinking. So As soon as you give it permission to stay forever, it changes immediately, always. And sometimes that's a really scary thing to do, but give it a shot. And I hope that helps. Thank you.